Hey, Dr. Morse fan group. I have tried to video this like 17 times and I keep screwing up. And that's cool because that's kind of what happens with detox, right? we find a lot of things that we do wrong and then we correct them. But anyway, Shane had asked for some of us or all of us to share how we heard about Dr. Morse and the things that he's done for us and what we've learned and where our journey is going, etc., etc. So, backtracking for me, I had heard about him in 2007, I believe, from my mom, maybe 2006, and I think I saw a video of him, or I had read something about him, and I was like, this guy is weird. Who is this guy? He doesn't know what he's talking about, and just kind of forgot about it. And I think 2 years down the road, I had gone to the dentist, and yeah, we love dentists, right? And, you know, was diagnosed with all these cavities and whatnot, and I need all these crowns. And so I was like, no, I know a little bit about herbs and think I trust in the natural healing process, so I'm going to do some research on this. And I looked through a website called curezone.com and found a guy by the name of Barefoot MH. Bought some of his products and started using those on my teeth. And I'd actually was kind of following like a pretty clean diet. I was having mostly fruit, salad, and a little bit of chicken, and thought that I was doing good. I lost weight and things were looking pretty awesome. Kind of fell off that train because of work. I was a teacher for 10 years, and 5 of those years I was living my job. I was working 12 to 14 hours every day, sleeping maybe 4 hours. My job consumed me, but I loved it. It was what I was supposed to be doing. It was my passion. That was for me. And it slowly made me sick. I'm realizing that now. So because I started developing anxiety disorder. I was having panic attacks even before I knew what a panic attack was. And eventually was put on pharmaceuticals. I was on Zoloft I could only handle it for a week, and I was becoming more and more depressed. I said, nope, threw that in the trash. I also was prescribed Ativan, which is a very quick-acting anxiety med. It took me like 20 minutes before, or it took me 20 minutes to be able to calm down using that. So I used that off and on for 2 to 3 years. I knew that it wasn't something that I wanted to keep using because it just didn't feel right. And around about 2012, this is when the panic attacks got really bad, and like I said, no sleep. I was very depressed. I had started to drink heavily, and that was another issue, was alcohol abuse that I was dealing with. And going forward into spring of 2013, I was just sick and tired of being sick and tired. I had gained about 50 to 60 pounds, and I had reached the end of my rope. So I started researching, and I had always, like I said, I had believed in natural healing and herbs and all of those things. So I started to do some research, and I found the documentary Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead. Went out that next week and bought a juicer, the same one, the Breville. Started juicing, and I started noticing a difference in the way that I felt. And I was like, man, I'm kind of on to something here. I got into YouTube really a lot and just was searching. I'm like, there's got to be more to this. There's, I guess when that light bulb comes on, you can't stop your mind and your heart from wanting to search for more. So then I found Dan McDonald, and he started talking about Dr. Morse. I was like, I think I've heard about this guy a couple times. And I was like, maybe I should, third time's a charm, I should start checking this guy out. So I got on Facebook and I was like, I'm just going to see if I can find anything about Dr. Morse here. And I found the fan group. I was like, I'm going to join. All of a sudden the world was open up to me. I met all these wonderful people, had my eyes read, found some weaknesses that I had, and I began to believe more heavily in the fruit diet. I went raw. First I transitioned, and I think transitioned in about 3 weeks. I was taking a week per food group until I went all raw, and wow. Immediately my anxiety attacks were gone. I stopped drinking. I just felt incredible. There was just so much energy that I could not even stand it. I was just finally happy again. Depression was gone. I was sleeping all night, which had not happened in years and years. And met some great people too. And that was, that was May of 2013. So it's been a year and a half that I've been on this journey. Of course, I haven't been perfect, and I've gone back to some cooked foods, and I'm trying to go back to the raw as much as I can. And I'm thinking that I'm doing pretty well and learning things every day. So that's where I stand. And next year, I got my car paid off. So I'm so excited that by February or March that I can start level 1 of the detox program. So, because that's really what I think I wanted to do next. So theater was my passion before, but helping people and healing myself and helping other people to heal is the next step for me, I believe. So I'm hoping to get into life and health coaching. I've just been rambling on, so if you're watching this, thanks for watching all the way through, and I wish all of you the best of luck. I know there's people that have dealt with things more difficult than I have, so just keep going and don't ever give up. So, thanks guys. Thanks Jane again, and talk to you in the group. Alright, bye-bye.